Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It's Friday, January 9th. I'm Andrew Gagan. The local market is set for a solid start with ASX futures up around 0.4%. It was a mixed night on global equity markets with defence stocks surging amid heightened geopolitical risks. On Wall Street, tech stocks led declines on the Nasdaq and S&P500 while the Dow advanced. Defence-related shares, including Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman, rallied after President Trump said the 2027 US military budget should be boosted to $1.5 trillion. Some defence stocks fell in the prior session after the president threatened to block contractors from paying dividends or buying back shares until they increase weapons production. Mega-cap tech stocks came under selling pressure, with investors again questioning inflated valuations related to the AI trade. And the memory chip makers lost ground after a recent rally. Alphabet gained after the Google parent surpassed Apple in market capitalisation for the first time since 2019, becoming the second most valuable US company. Shares of carmaker Ford accelerated after a broker upgrade. And the gold and silver miners were in focus as the annual commodity index rebalancing gets underway. Amid increasing US military foreign intervention, President Trump has said the 2027 US military budget should be raised to $1.5 trillion, significantly higher than the $901 billion approved by Congress for 2026. However, any such increase in the military budget would require congressional authorization. He said the extra spending would be covered by revenues generated by tariffs he's imposed on nearly every country and many industrial sectors, and the US would still be able to reduce its debt and send dividend checks to moderate income Americans. In the latest data, the number of American new jobless applications rose moderately last week, though the demand for labour remains sluggish. December's employment report is due to be released on Friday, with the non-farm payroll seen as increasing by 60,000 jobs last month, according to a Reuters survey of economists, with the unemployment rate estimated to have slipped to 4.5%. US Treasury yields rose ahead of December's jobs report. The yield on the two-year note was last up at 3.49%, the 10-year rising more than 4 basis points to 4.18%. And the US dollar gained against the euro and Swiss franc. The Aussie has fallen back to 67 US cents. Oil prices have rebounded after 2 straight days of decline, settling at a 2-week high as investors assess developments in Venezuela amid concerns about supplies from Russia, Iraq and Iran. Brent futures rising 3.5% to $62 a barrel. The spot gold price is up around 0.5%, sitting at close to $4,475 an ounce. Copper has retraced recent gains, falling around 3%. Iron ore is down more than 0.5% to around $108 a tonne. And Bitcoin is trading around 91,000 US dollars. No local data today, while China is set to release December consumer and producer price data. And in corporate news, Glencore has confirmed it's in discussions to merge with Rio Tinto. According to a report in London's Financial Times, Glencore said it was in preliminary discussions about a possible combination of some or all of their businesses, which could include an all-share merger between Rio and Glencore. Rio Tinto has said that there can be no certainty that any offer will be made. That is your day ahead. We'll see you again on Monday.